Hello and welcome back to this Trails from Zero Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode, we made our way through the Geofront for the first time, rescued Anri and Ryu from a whole bunch of slimes, and then met the Defender Bracer, the Divine Blade of the Wind, Arios. But we have been called back with Lloyd and co. back to the police department to meet with the Vice Commissioner, so let's go ahead and do that now.
What was going through that thick skull of yours? How dare you steer the course away from the objective of your mission? Not to mention all the credit was claimed by that damn Arios McLean. And the worst part of this situation, the little mishap of yours was exposed by the Crossbell Times.
Well, the thing is,
keep every one of your mouths shut. I don't want to hear your excuses. I knew I should have been more vocal against this formation of this new division. If only the damn Sergei hadn't tackled on so many conditions, this would have never have happened otherwise.
Jesus, that hurts my throat a little bit. Care to elaborate, sir?
Silence! This does not concern you in any form. Damn it, I've got the perfect idea. Simple, if I eliminate his subordinates, that pest will fail to have any clout. Listen up, maggots, this is for your sake. Decline your assignment to the Special Support System section within the next couple of days.
What?
Just wait a sec, pal. What exactly are you insinuating?
How cryptic.
I don't believe I stuttered, did I? The SSS is sure to fail within half a year. I doubt it'll advance your careers at all. It's quite the opposite, actually. Keep running into trouble and your resumes will begin to suffer. An utter waste, do you not agree? Aren't you aiming to become a detective, Lloyd? I personally see you are placed within one of our investigative divisions. Not to worry, I intend on assigning you roles more synergistic with your skill sets. I promise you won't regret your decision. Try sleeping on it. You are dismissed.
So there's evidently some animosity within the police department about the special section being formed. But Lloyd,
Jeez, man, it took about a hell of a day on first job. The guy wants us to refuse our assignments to the SSS.
It's apparent the CPD has its share of internal conflict as well. I'd only heard rumors, but this confirms it. Right, all of this was a bit different than what was originally arranged. Arranged? Simply talking to myself. More importantly, where could Chief Sergei be?
I was running about that too. What's the deal with not hanging around until we finished the task he gave us? Instead, he got nagged by that sneering jackass of a vice commissioner. What's up, Lloyd? Feeling down?
Was being told to refuse your assignments that big a shock?
Oh no, that's not it. It's just, this place is a lot more different than I imagined. Yeah? Hey there, rookies. Sounds like you had a tough day.
And you are?
Donovan, Chief Inspector of the 2nd Investigative Division. And I'm Raymond, of the same affiliation. I've heard rumors, but you really do have a kid in your squad.
Rude.
Nice to meet you two. I'm Lloyd Bannings.
My name's Elie Macdowell.
Yo, Randy Orlando. Nice to meet ya.
Likewise. Welcome to the CPD.
I see. So you're his... Chief Inspector? Oh, it's nothing.
You're his daughter, is what he's gonna say
Anyway, Sergei would like to come up with some pretty wild ideas. Bidding for the citizens' approval by offering a bunch of rookies like you.
Bidding? What does that mean?
Oh really? You haven't heard about it yet? Well, maybe I should have kept my mouth shut. Well, you guys unfortunately received a short end of the stick. Can't imagine how tough your job's gonna end up being. If I were you, I would have refused. It's about time you grew a bad backbone, Raymond. Maybe I should hand you over to Sergei's squad too. Come on, Chief Inspector, cut me some slack. Well, I'm sure this is a lot to process, but try thinking carefully on whether or not you want to work under Sergei or not. Just don't attempt the impossible. If you all want it, I'll be more than happy to merge you four into my 2nd division. Thank you, sir. Right, then, work hard out there.
And Ellie, was it? How about we grab a bite to eat sometime? We've just discovered this awesome restaurant and...
Dumbass, we're leaving.
I was just trying to be a gentleman. They're going into the Vice Commissioner's office.
They were sugarcoating it, but I could tell they weren't kidding about our jobs.
In any case, I'm concerned about the short end of the stick they mentioned. Well, let's go and hear the chief out. Perhaps someone at the reception desk knows where we can find him.
Yeah, good call. Hello, Lloyd Bannings speaking. Sounds like you had a scolding session with the fox has come to an end. Bet you have quite the headache, eh?
Yeah, that guy's No, wait a second. Where in the world are you? You didn't tell us to return. Didn't you tell us to return to the CPD?
Alright, all your luggage arrived, so I was making sure the moving went smoothly. Now, look at me, and I kind boss.
Luggage? Are you at our dormitory?
Correct. We'll talk more in details when you get here. I'm waiting, so don't dawdle.
Understood. So where exactly is the dormitory?
Well, it's not a dormitory per se.
Huh?
It's the CPDO's very own Special Support Section building. The second and third floors of the complex will serve as your rooms.
Interesting. Very interesting. Charles from Zero. Legend of Heroes. Of course, the rickety old building, the SSS Special Support Section.
Wasn't this an old office building? Looks kinda run down, doesn't it? Compared to a spiffy department store over there, this place could have been from the Middle Ages.
From my first impression, I would say it was built 30 years ago. Surprised it's not been demolished yet. Is the Special Support Section's main office really here?
I'm pretty sure. I don't think I made any wrong turns on the way here. Anyway. Hey, you guys are late. Chief Sergey. That's my name. Now get your asses inside. I know you got questions. Don't ask me what the Special Support Section is just yet. Once we sit down, I'll answer any question you might have. Got it? Good.
I like Chief Sergey. I will follow you to the ends of the earth already. Let me get this straight. It's a division that accepts requests from the public, prioritize citizens' well-being?
Right. The long and short of this newly established Special Support Section. To win the hearts of our citizens, a separate division was created. One that would become part of their everyday lives. Makes sense, doesn't it?
It actually does make sense.
Hold on, that sounds like...
We're meant to be an imitation of the Bracer Guild. Smells like plagiarism to me.
What the little lady said.
You're probably already aware of this, but the guild is killing the CPD when it comes to Crossbell Popularity Contest. A-rank baser Arias McLean, the guy known as the Divine Blade of Wind. He and a bunch of other powerful folk work out a Crossbell branch of the guild. You start understanding what that means for all of us big shots at the police department? Well, the police and guild are constantly compared to each other, making our flaws as an organization that more apparent. Furthermore, that criticism will end up being traced back to the Crossbell government.
Pieces are starting to fall into place now. So basically you're making a risky gamble on us being able to snatch popularity back from the guild.
A bit shameless, is it not?
Well, to be honest, you're right. However, police founding principles are to maintain public order, enforce the laws supplied by our government. Protecting the citizenry has always been the secondary objective. For that reason, there's lots of people within the police who aren't looking too kindly on a blatant bid for popularity like this. Let's see, I've heard utility workers, bogus braces, even circus monkeys. In other words, there's already been a bit of backlash towards you guys.
So that's the case. This whole situation has started to make much more sense.
Oh boy, so you're telling us to join a team where we'll be under fire from everyone?
This is not what I signed up for.
Now, don't start freaking out just yet. I'm sure you've already told you that you can't refuse this assignment, yeah?
Oh.
If you're officially assigned here, except to see all sorts of odd jobs and requests. That includes more monster exterminations like the one you completed today, but also be minor stuff like tracking down lost items, helping out HQ. Anyone who's not up for it wouldn't be a great fit for this position. I'll give you a night to sleep on it. If you end up refusing, don't worry, you'll be reassigned to another unit. On top of that, there'll be no demerits. Balls in your court, everyone.
It does seem like a bogus Bracer Guild, but you know what? He's doing what he can to reform the cop, the popo. To make it not all ACAB, but SCAB. Some cops are bastards. Anyway,
How in the world did I get here? Imitating the Bracer Guild? I didn't join the force to be some part of something like that. Guy was assigned to the 1st Division, an elite unit that single-handedly solves major cases, be it criminal or political in nature, not to mention handling of international matters. Our divisions really are worlds apart. I wonder what the others are planning to do. I don't think any of them attended the police academy, but I'm sure they got their own reasons for joining the force. Maybe talking to them will clear my head. Maybe it will. Maybe. 202. This is Randy's room. Sounded like he was busy unpacking his stuff earlier. Knock. Yeah, who's knocking? It's me, Lloyd. Can we talk for a bit? Sure, come in, man. Make yourself at home. Cool, thanks. Bay's already done his whole room. Nice. Oh. Welcome to my private castle. So, you already finished unloading all your things? No, not yet. So you're pretty quick to make your decision, Randy. Oh, declining the assignment? Doesn't sound like that'd be too much desk work, so this job sounds right up my alley. Hell, having my workplace and my home under one roof is how I like it. So yeah, I'm planning to stick around and see how it shakes out. Gotcha. Gotta say, confusion's written all over your face. Not that that's a surprise or anything. Doubt you won the detective license you busted your ass off to go to waste, eh? That's one way of putting it. I'm just worried this will make my goal that much harder to reach. Your goal? Don't worry about it. It's nothing too important. This reminds me. How exactly were you recruited in the first place, Randy? You're older than the rest of us, but you didn't attend the police academy, right? Yep, bingo. I ended up being assigned here, huh? You really want to know? Yeah, if you don't mind sharing, that is. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to let you know. Thing is, I got in a bit of lady trouble. What? Well, it won't be found I'd be fooling around with a bunch in the middle of my last workplace. Just as I was about to get the hammer, Sergi went up and snatched me. Guess this is according to Adios's plan, eh? What were you work before, Randy? Oh right, Crossbell Guardian Force. More specifically, stationed at Belgard Gate. You know that fortress facing the Empire? The Guardian Force. Well, that answers that. No wonder you can sing that halberd of yours around like it's nothing. Trust me, when you're stationed that close to the border, there's absolutely nothing to do but train, patrol, train some more. But hey, perk of working in Crossbell City full-time is that I can chill over in the entertainment district whenever I want. I definitely made the right choice joining Sergi after quitting the CGF. Well, I can relate with wanting to live in a city. A man after my own heart. You know, I've already scoped out a couple of clubs that have some insanely smoking ladies working in them. Hey, if we do officially become Cobras, I say we head to town and celebrate, eh? Mademoiselle Elie seems a little bit too prim and proper, and kids don't belong where we'll go. We'll have ourselves a guy's night out. Sure, I'll think about it. Well, it's not like I don't sympathize with why you're at a loss. How about taking the night to mull things over, though? Hey, if we do officially, yep. I'll consider it. Nice. He's got a interesting bedroom. He has root mags everywhere. It's locked. This must be a spare room. Well, no reason to mess with it now. Does that mean we can recruit other officers? Ah, Sergei's room. What's up, kid? I repeat it for you. It's well within your power to decline your assignment to the SSS. You've already earned your detective qualifications, so imagine you'll just be reassigned to one of the investigative divisions. Hey, at least give it a night of thought. He has a very prim and proper room. I have done shit all to mine. Is this the front room? Is this the back entrance? Well, it's not like you need to go outside now anyway. It's a nice little common room. That's the front entrance, it must be. We've got some lockers. What's in here? This is a kitchen area. This seems like it's under construction still. A board, where I'm guessing we've got stuff. We've got Mr. Sergei's office. It's interesting to see that he's living here as well. More boxes. I'm guessing stuff will change as we progress through the game. But let's go up here. Ooh. I think this is the room's Elie was assigned. Hope she isn't asleep already.
It's locked. It's locked. Okay, so we can definitely get 3 new people. Let's knock with Ellie's. Who is it? It's me, Lloyd. You busy right now? I can come back later. Oh no, you can come in. The door shouldn't be locked. Thanks. A much more prim and proper room. How these guys unpack so quickly? Mental. Thank goodness I finished up cleaning before anyone visited. Would you like to take a seat? I'll brew some black tea if you'd like. No, you don't need to do that. From the look of it, you've already made your decision. Regarding my assignment here? In truth, I was unsure at first, but I decided to give this my best shot. That's so. You know, I can see the confusion written all over your face, Lloyd, but I can't fault you for that one bit. So, the special support section may be overly ambitious from the start. Overly ambitious? From what we heard, the SSS was founded with several conditions in place, and it mainly exists to serve CPD's own interests. Its establishment seems irrational to begin with, and our objectives are vague to say the least. So if we fail to produce results, the SSS will, in all likelihood, be disbanded due to budget constraints. Don't you agree? Yeah, I can't help but draw the same conclusion, too. But if you already knew that, why stay? Do you have a reason? That's right. I thought it'd be a good way to see the truth for myself. Oh. Well, I might be over-exaggerating. Honestly, I doubt I'll stay a member of the police force forever. In that sense, it's not too big of a deal if this position takes me off course from my intended career track. Really? Now that I think about it, you didn't attend the police academy, right, El? So, how did you happen to join the CPD? Well, to be honest, this is part of my plan to study our society. While I don't attend the academy, I did take a written exam and marksmanship test when I applied. They couldn't really reject me, since I made perfect marks on both tests. There you go. You know, the more I learn, the more I feel like we're worlds apart. Do you think? It's pretty rare for rookies to have an order and the detective license, isn't it? You must have your reasons for joining the police force too, don't you? Well, yeah. Perhaps it's best to continue this talk after we officially become co-workers. Yeah, I suppose so. Sorry for making you go through all of this trouble for me. Don't worry about it. If you were to ask my personal opinion, I'd be happier if you decided to stay. You would? After all, we're both newcomers to the force, who can strive to improve ourselves. But more importantly, you showed that you could be the leader we needed today. Your instruction was precise, quick, so I was able to calmly provide support. I'll take your word for it. Thanks for letting me take up your time. I think I'll do a bit of self-reflection. Of course, anytime. Good night, Lloyd. Night, Ellie. Interesting. Interesting. She seems like she's probably the main love interest. I want to see what's out here as well. What a great view. Genten, Opal Store, Genten. Department store. We are literally right in the center of the city. Crossbell's really grown. The town where Uncle lives was by no means small, but compared to this, it doesn't hold a candle. I'm finally home, aren't I? Huh? A green cat? A cat? You're already at the SSS building. That means you've been staying here longer than the SS Special Support section has. Sorry for barging in your home like this. I'll go find somewhere else to think. We've officially got a cat, it would seem. Will it turn round? Can I see its face? Oh! Oh, it's a nice little black cat. That's good to know. I like that. Right, let's go speak to Tio. I think this is Tio's room. She may already be asleep. Knock. No one home. Can't hear her moving around. Maybe she's not even here. Oh. Oh. Yeah, looks like I was right. She already unpacked all of our luggage. She certainly did. seems like everywhere has been taken. Am I to sit on it? Is that what I'm... Is that what I'm learning? Ah, we've completed this. Nice. Let's make our way back down. This is not where we're meant to go. Evidently. We've already spoken to you. You're well within your power. At least give it a night of thought. I think we all know what we're going to be doing. Oh. Tio, what are you doing? Setting up our communications network.
Oh, Lloyd. As you can probably deduce, I'm checking out our terminal.
The terminal? That big thing?
Yes, it's an improved orbital terminal based on ZCF's Capel computer system. With it is possible to receive data, information from the police department, thanks to the orbital network.
Let's rewind a bit. You lost me.
How should I explain this? Lloyd, what is the extent of your knowledge about the orbital network project?
The orbital network. I occasionally see articles about it in the newspaper, but I'm not an expert on it. I think I've read something about Epstein Foundation proposing the project.
Originally, the orbital network projection began as a collaboration between the Foundation and Zeiss Central Factory. Now it progresses primarily due to the efforts of the Epstein Foundation. Its large-scale testing stage is currently taking place right here in Crossbell State. The terminal is part of it.
Can't say I follow that well. In the end, what's this project trying to accomplish?
Simply put, it is technology that improves upon traditional communication devices. In addition to having communication function, it links terminals through the orbital computing, constructing an efficient information network. That is the project, in layman's terms.
It's making the fucking internet. That wasn't clear at all. So basically it's equipment that will make contacting HQ easier and optimize the chain of command in the city.
If you were taking into account this terminal, you would not be incorrect. While terminals are not my speciality, I can operate this one for us. Considering the future, I suppose I should become more acquainted with it.
Yeah. You're definitely staying then. I take it to mean you didn't think about refusing this assignment, huh, Tio?
Not what I'm trying to say is, when I was your age, all I wanted to do was play around with my friends. But you said you were transferred here from the Foundation.
You aren't being forced to work here, right?
What, don't tell me, you actually are? No matter what your situation, you shouldn't tolerate being forced to work like this. And if you want, I'll happily give you a helping hand. No, please calm down. No cause for concern. I'm not being coerced into working by the Foundation. Rather, this recent transfer was a result of my selfish request of mine. Huh? I have many reasons for accepting this position. That should satisfy your curiosity. Besides, I think it would be prudent to worry about yourself before others, right, Lloyd?
She's sassy as fuck, bro. Anyway,
yeah. You make a good point, Tio. I'm sorry for being pushy about your situation. It is fine. Being too soft-hearted might have negative ramifications on your detective work, however. Unlike that of Braces, your occupation hinges on the distrust of suspects, correct?
You don't really pull any punches, do you?
Maybe I am still a big softy.
Jeez, I thought I disciplined myself enough during the police academy's training. But I guess that training alone doesn't make me qualified to be a detective.
Tio? Maintenance of the terminal has been completed. Construction work on the orbital cables is scheduled for tomorrow. I'm going to turn in early tonight.
Okay. Night. Hope you can get some sleep.
Thank you, if you excuse me.
Hana visa minosai. I'm probably fucking this up. Very big. I do not speak Japanese. Maybe I should learn Japanese. No, I shouldn't. Anyway, all three of them have already given this assignment thought and made their decisions. So I'm only conflicted one. I think it's a no-brainer. Jeez, this is no good. All I'm doing is getting nowhere fast. Maybe some fresh air will do me some good. Maybe. Maybe. Let's go.
Man, what a nice breeze. Oh, Belham Apartments from here. Bet everyone from back then has moved by now. I think Cecile's family's still living there, though. This reminds me. I should pay them a visit once I find the time. It's been 3 years since then. After Uncle's family took me in, I eventually enrolled in Crossbell Police Academy. I studied and trained like a madman after I passed my detective qualification exam. But in the end, what did I actually want to accomplish after becoming a detective? Hey!
Oh, it's these guys.
You two?
We've been looking everywhere for you. We went to the police department. They told you weren't around. They told us about this place, though. This is it? This is where the special support section works?
Yeah, this is the place. Did you need something?
Well, actually, we thought we ought to thank you for today. You know, the right way.
Really?
If you hadn't been there, those monsters would have hurt us pretty badly. So that's why we came to thank you.
Wow, thanks to you two. I appreciate the sentiment.
Don't forget it. You guys look like dumb... You guys still look dumb next to someone like Ariels. But you know, compared to the rest of the CPD, I guess you look pretty cool. You gotta work hard to catch him up now. Come on, Ryu. We can thank him later. We came to thank him. Why are you trying to lecture him?
Spirited young kid, mate. He's right, though. We don't have any plan of disappointing you, Ryu. By the way, where do you two live? I can escort you guys home if you want.
No worries. West Street is right over there, so I'm good. I live in residential district, but I should be fine. Could you tell Elie and Tio that we stopped by too?
Yeah, sure, we'll let them know. Be safe on your way back, okay?
We will. See you later.
Into the Geofront. So, he's gonna be like, well, you really are a simple guy, Lloyd Bannings. All it took to lift your spirits was getting thanked by some random kids. Guess in the end, everything depends on how I choose to face my feelings. Word of advice, Lloyd. To be a man, you have to be willing to tackle the issues you're facing head on. Follow your heart and intuition, and grasp the truth with your own 2 hands. If you can do that, you'll be able to see what exactly it is that you want to do. Yeah, he's right. I'm not gonna go and get anywhere if I go back out now. So there we are. We are the first for the formation of the SSS. A phone call?
Hi.
Yes, hello. You've reached the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section.
Lloyd, is that you?
What? Cecile?
Thank goodness it's really you. When I contacted the police department, they told me to call this number. The Special Support Section, you said? Is that a division you're assigned to?
Well, nothing's official yet. More importantly, I'm really sorry, Cecile. I was meant to stop by first thing, but...
No, don't beat yourself up over that. Should have gone to greet you when you arrived at the station.
Don't worry, it's fine, I promise. After all, work has you busy, right? We can meet up once you're able to get some time off.
That's no good, Lloyd. How can you be so distant to someone who's practically your sister? Haven't seen you in 3 years, you know.
Geez, fine. We'll find a way to make some time, somehow. And I'll make sure to go see Uncle Miles and Aunt Elite tomorrow too.
Great, they'll love that. Mom and Dad really worried about you this time. I'm so happy for you. You finally come back to Crossbell.
Yeah, I'm home, Cecile.
Welcome home, Lloyd.
He's home! So, you're up for it? No objections here. Besides, you're the only one who dragged me to the CPD in the first place. Sure you don't want to recommend me to the 1st Division? They probably would benefit from some with your combat prowess. Yeah, I'll pass. Honestly, I'd rather sign up for Guardian Force again than do that. Less paperwork, more action.
What about you, El? I happily accept the position. Looking forward to working under you, Chief Sergey.
Glad to hear it. To be frank, I didn't expect someone like you to be here. Guess the higher-ups recommend you to this division with hopes that your calm demeanor would make for the perfect office girl. You're well aware this won't be a bed of roses, right?
Yes, quite aware, sir. From here on out, I intend to work on things that actually make a difference.
Good answer. Well, Tio, do I even need to ask?
Not at all. This position is what we agreed on from the start. Though, on a side note, the orbital cables are scheduled to be wired this evening. Would you like me to set up the terminal as well?
Yes, I was counting on it. So, 3 down, 1 to go. Lloyd Bannings, Crossbell Police Academy graduate who earned high marks in both police theory and practice. He took those skills and used them to ace the CPD's detective exam. If you ask me, you're too talented for this team. These guys aren't nearly as qualified as you. A cop like you will find success in whatever division or team he's assigned to. Hell, I bet no one here would blame you if you walked right out of that door. With that in mind, still any lingering doubts?
No, not at all. I'd happily join the SSS, Chief Sergey.
Ha!
Lloyd.
You really are a killjoy, kid. I was hoping you'd at least show a hint of uncertainty. Come on, sir. Well, that settles it. You guys have the day off today. From tomorrow onward, you'll be working your asses off. Tio, terminal's all yours.
Roger.
Oops, I almost forgot. Listen up, Lloyd Bannings. Sir. Elie Macdowell. Sir. Randy Orlando. Sup.
Tio Plato. Yes.
As of today, 9 AM, I officially approve and acknowledge your excitements. Welcome to the Special Support Section. I look forward to the mountain of different jobs we'll be throwing at you.
Nice, nice, nice. An initial investigation expenses, the team received 1,000 mira. How fun. Goddess, beloved Adios, who art in the sky, we beseech thee, open thy heavenly gates for the soul running towards your loving embrace. I couldn't believe the news when I first heard it. A guy like him, passing this young. Wasn't he about to get married to that beautiful fiancée of his, too? Why did things end up like this? Why? Damn it all, what the hell are the police doing? One of their own was killed. Are they at least going to let this become another unsolved case? It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. His parents passed away a while ago, too, didn't they? How will his younger brother handle all this? Lloyd, are you feeling alright? Please don't push yourself. I know you haven't been sleeping much recently.
I'm fine, Cecile. I'm just sorry that you had to go out of the way for me like this. I should have taken care of this all myself.
You don't have to keep this distant facade around me. We're family, aren't we? Besides, Guy was my...
Cecile.
I'm sorry, Lloyd. I know that you're hurting most out of all of us. Things are going to be hard from now on, but please don't forget that I'm here for you. Until you can stand on your own 2 feet, I'll stand by your side.
Of course, his brother died. What a beautiful graveyard.
It really was a brat, wasn't I? Shouldn't have been so stubborn. I should have taken her outstretched hand. I'm home, Guy. I'm sorry for not visiting you sooner. Guess I'm still as stubborn as I ever was. But I'm here now. I'm back. I became a detective at the CPD, just like you were. Got a long way to catch up, but I was assigned to a weird division. But I'll do my best with the hand I was dealt. Keep watching over me, Guy. I'll talk to you again soon.
Damn.
Well, it's time to get us started on your first official job as the SSS. Though maybe I should give you some more information before we get ahead of ourselves. Lloyd, grab your detective notebook, and I think this is probably a good place to say, if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time when we do our first assignment here at the SSS. Well, second, kinda. Peace.